Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm gonna unbox another G-Shock 35th anniversary. As always, just look at the box, start again. Except for today, we're gonna have a look at the different model DW-5735C Red Out series from the DW-5700, which is very new to me as well. Even though this model is very old, the original one is old, but this one is released version of it. But to me, this model is very new. I haven't unboxed this or hold this on hand at all before. This was the first time I'm doing this as well. So 3229 module, 3421. I believe this is exactly similar as this DW-5600 model, 3229 module. So that's that, you know, the way that operates on a similar module that I believe most of you guys had already familiar of, because it was based on a square classic G-Shock watch. Now this will be the tin case. Starting again, let's pop it up right away in 3, 2, 1. I don't know why Casio released it, to be honest, but it is interesting to see this model again today. So for that, we're gonna need, of course, another 35th anniversary merch, which is 35th anniversary perfect Bible. We're gonna go straight away all the way to the page 52 over here. So in 1985, Casio G-Shock released the first mud resist model. This is it. This DW-5500 is the first mud resist square model, and they also released the first round shaped G-Shock watch in the world, and that is called the DW-5400C in two colorway, orange and yellow gold. And then they actually skipped this model, like they didn't release anything at all of this similar model after that, and just keep all the way to the year 2001. They re-released this exact same model again, and here it is. They call this the staying model G-Shock. This is the base model to the watch that we are looking at today, although this one is also an improvement to this since the models had already been changed. So we are now operating on 3229 module. In other words, the one that we are looking at today is the third generation G-Shock watch. This is the main feature for this very model: EL electroluminescence backlighting, 20 bar water resistant, and this is the specific reference number, which is DW-5735C-4JR. This is the retail price, 16,500 yen at the release date, but for today the price had already been skyrocketed just a little bit. Here it is, DW-5735C. To be honest, I'm not really familiar with this, but holding on hand, like, first impression is that this thing feels heavier than DW-5635. Two screws to lock the bezel and two buttons operation on one side, and I believe both sides will go for the same type of construction. But the this two thing over here, this stripe looking edges over there, has a little more textured. And you know, instead of just talking about this model, since this one is just a release version, like there are not a lot of things to talk about. They are almost exactly similar as the DW-5635. So in this video, I'm gonna make a comparison at the same time as well. So this is both of them at the front. We're gonna have a look at square and also round shape profile of this model. The bezel shape will almost be the same, but the placement of this edge over here is wider, and since we have a little more space around here, they are able to add some writings such as shock resist on top of here, G-Shock at the bottom in black, and we have water resistant as well that was stamped on this bezel, so that is cool. We have mode adjust, we have alarm on, and light indication for the button. In this 56 series model, all of this indicator was placed on the faceplate. In this case, all of them was placed on the bezel, resulting the faceplate to be way cleaner and way more simpler compared to this model. We have Casio over here in black. The square display on there is also negative. Both of them are just the same display. They also have similar size as well. Digital window for this model also have been highlighted with a black line, just a tiny line. Unlike this 5635, we have thicker bold line. As far as the timekeeping mode, we have dated and time at home time over there, similar thing that you could find on any 56 model as well. With press mode, we'll go to alarm, I believe similar as well, a countdown timer, a stopwatch, and back to home time. For the EL light, I believe they should glow the same as well, such as this guy. Look at that. So both of them appear to glow like it is in orange. So that's very cool. I believe this model over here was released to target to the type of customer who prefers round shaped watches, because I mean at that time this is the only square model, and square model aren't like a thing back in the 90s. So I believe that is why they released this similar thing but in round shape. But for today's we have a lot of round shaped G-Shock already, so I don't know why they're still releasing this. The thing about this model is that they have a very huge bezel top over here, and it makes the display, the faceplate in there was very a little bit down there compared to this model over here, which is wider view angle. So this gonna result in harder to view display, not as much, but there's something different between these two over here. And let's move on to the bottom. Going to the watch band, I believe they are exactly the same material, exactly the same construction. Speed tap model, tapered, fit, soft, and the coating on here feels a little bit smoother than the one on 5600. Moving on top here, similar thing again with a standard band keeper, 3-star, 5-star, 350th anniversary, black, all black, so that's very cool. And they come with similar buckle as well by Casio China, sign below it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the exact same model with round shape only. This model also had been made fully in China as well, so I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, fully made in China, similar as the 5635 model as well. Let's have a look at the backplate now. We have here Casio 3229 DW-5735C stainless steel back, made in China, DH. So fully made in China, and I believe they will come with a similar look at that, exactly similar backplate as well. You could just move this onto this or this into this, except they have this one is 5.6, this one is 5.7, and the rest is exactly similar. Water resistant to also 20 bar and have shock absorbent structure. Although if you look at it at the back right now, you can see that this shock absorbing, the protection on this side for 5600 model is a little slimmer compared to the 57 model. It even goes to here and here. Look at how this one is thicker than this. So theoretically this 570 is a little tougher compared to the 5600 or 5635 model over here. And you can see that the screw over here was locked in similar manner, similar copper like colorway, almost blackish. So that's very cool already. So let's compare this to a GA735 as well. It comes with engraving that is bolder than made in Thailand GA735 model. Nothing to say about that, but just some little different that you guys could find on all this Red Out series. I'm gonna need to wear this right now, and before I forgot, I already swapped the watch band on this thing to match with this. Look at that, similar speed type model, except this one is in black, this one is matte dark red. This 5735 model appeared to be a little slightly bigger, and in appearance, I'm not sure about the measurement yet, but in appearance it looks a little bigger than 5600 series. But yeah, when you wear this, it feels the same. It almost appears the same, but if you actually look close enough, it is a round shape. And again, it feels a little heavier, feels more solid compared to the 5635. You really need to try this thing out by yourself to understand what I'm saying right now. Even though the module is still the same, the casing, the backplate looks the same, the watch band looks the same, only this plastic bezel looks different, but when you hold it on hand, it feels a little more solid. So that is interesting. I'm gonna tear down this thing, disassemble this on a separate video. You know what, I can't bear disassembling this limited edition model. I'm gonna get a basic version instead and disassemble that one to see what's inside this very model, how it was constructed, and what makes this guy feels different compared to the 5600 model. So stay tuned for that video coming out soon. But for now, I believe that is all that I have to share about this 5735 model. As I already said, I'm very new with this piece as well. I'm not used to this. This is just as far as my first impression, initial thoughts as I'm doing this unboxing review video. So for now, that's all. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for your support. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and